in. They don't know where that goes yet. Don't care. Here we go. I want to have some light coming right down through there. Just think where happy little sunlight would strike. Rolling hill here, like you said, maybe up on a little plateau looking off, and you can see all of this. So go into a little bit of black, a little bit of green.
I don't even know how to draw, but I'd say my mountains look pretty cool compared to these mountains. Wouldn't you say?
Welcome back to Kimchi Studios, where we make a bunch of 3D printed junk on this channel. I didn't know that on Cults 3D, they gave me a little reward for this thing. That's right, you can go check it out. I got a few awards for participating. I got a bunch of participation trophies, and actually, it's a clever little thing. If you post your stuff on there, and they deem it as, you know, the best of the day or whatever, depending on, you know, how many views you get or how many downloads you get, they give you little rewards, little incentives to keep you checking back in on your account and to see the other things that people are posting. There's some really talented designers on there. So definitely go check out Cults 3D. I know there's other stuff where they have, like, you know, a mass subscription to like unlimited downloads of a bunch of files of people's stuff. But personally, I'm looking for a variety of content to see kind of what I'm up against and, you know, how I need to improve my quality, my sculpting, etc. that I love to do in CAD, free CAD, and also in this VR headset right here. This is the Metaquest 3. I've been using it, and I'm going to talk about it today. I have been enjoying the hell out of oil painting. I am a complete beginner. I have no business painting. I can't even draw. I did a little video a little bit a while back during the Halloween season when I was doing the pumpkin sculpting art. My skill went through the roof in just a year's time. The first year, it was very flat. I had no idea what I was doing. Second year, I had no idea what I was doing still. And I was able to level up because I gained confidence with programs like Shapelab. Shapelab is awesome. They have a standalone version that you can use on the go. I've been sculpting. I took this thing to Disney World, all right? And you can see in the thumbnail of the last video, I'm in an airport. I had this thing with me. It was very easy to take with me. Nobody cared about it when I went through the airport security. They treat it like a Nintendo or, you know, a laptop. Some airports, they say, take it out the bag. Some airports, they don't care. They just say, yeah, just put it all in the box and let it go through. So it was hassle-free. I love this thing. I find myself using and working daily, multiple times throughout the day. I haven't touched CAD in months because I've been enjoying this thing ever since I got it for Christmas. And you have to have a comfort battery strap. This has an extra battery that goes into here. Okay, you're gonna need that. And you're definitely gonna need some sort of comfort strap. They have the very popular one. I think it's the Boyo one, and it has that head strap that goes over the front, and then they have these comfort kind of padded clamp tops. Anyway, I don't know how to say that in English, sorry. By the way, I'm going to Korea, and I've been gearing up. I've been mentally preparing myself by starting to oil paint. That's right. I am using Vermillion to teach myself, with the help of Bob Ross and the Vermillion creator. I followed his tutorial to paint landscapes. When I go there, I'm not going to be a nuisance like some of the recent streamers that you see charged with crimes. Okay, those guys are losers. They're pathetic, and I better not catch any of those types when I'm there. I may have almost been to... By the way, if you can't tell, the bags are receding. The dark circles are still there. You know, I got some blood vessels that are popping still, but hey, we're looking pretty good, all right? And these berry shakes, if you're feeling slow, first of all, cut alcohol, cut all that garbage. I don't know if you vape, whatever you do, I dare you to cut it out, okay? Caffeine only, citrus berry shakes, all right? I may look a little puffy. It may be the 5 or 6 pieces of pizza that I had for breakfast on accident this morning. Hey, look, when it's there, somebody's got to eat it. I've been increasing, my health. I've been getting back into shape, losing that winter fat, getting ready for this big trip. But I'm going to be working. I'm going to be working all day, every day, and I want to be really good. And I want people to be able to purchase my art through a website like Pixels, or if you have any other recommendations, please put it in the comments below. I'm trying to make a buck off of this oil painting, okay? My experience with Vermillion has been nothing but good. I had it on the PC and there was a little issue with the PC version on Steam. I had to switch in my Meta Link app, okay? The main Meta app. It used to be, you know, Oculus. The Meta app on the PC, you have to go into the settings. I believe it's in the general settings or the beta settings, and you have to switch to OpenXR for Steam. By default, it's handled all through Meta, but there's an option to switch that, and I had to switch that in order for the Vermillion app to work on Steam. It wasn't working at all. It wouldn't let me grab anything, but once I got it working, it was fine. And then I was very, very happy once I repurchased it. It's very cheap, very affordable, on the Meta Store for the standalone version on the Quest 3. Now you can do it on the Quest 2. If you have a Quest 2, that's fine. I got a Quest 2 over there. It works on the 2, the 3, the 3S, and if you need a controller holster, I got you covered. Here's the Chameleon, okay? I just released the file on Etsy. I never thought I was gonna do that, but there it is. Okay, it's so cute. You can print it on your own in your house. Squishy. So anyway, like I was saying, yeah, squishy TPU tongue. You can put your smartphone in there. I'll show you mine right now, okay? Shiny side down. And there's room for your camera if you were doing like a green screen thing or trying to record your hands. If you're a streamer or something like that, you can record your hand movements. This goes around your waist, okay? Goes in, goes out, okay? Phone right there. You just need to print it yourself. I am going to be sending out a few normal copies, but for the time being, it's just going to be a 3D printable because I'm more interested in getting these out. That's right. These are going to be my bread maker, okay? Multi-million-dollar product right here, but they're new and improved. People actually bought the other ones, and I felt bad because I wanted to make it better, and here it is, but I have an even better idea after this. So, yeah, we got big plans. Vermillion. You are able to jump in. They have all the tools. They have the knife tool. That's my favorite for oil painting. I followed a Bob Ross tutorial. Bam, it's right there on the side. And I was blown away with how easy it was for somebody like me who can't even draw, really. I was able to learn how to paint. Okay, the first one was kind of and then I did another one. It was and then I redid that second one, and I was blown away. I was able to make what looked like mountains. And then I was able to make, you know, some grass in the foreground and make it a little blurry, so it's like it feels like you're focusing on the mountains instead. And I was really proud of the second set of mountains right in between the big backdrop and the foreground. There's a set of mountains, and they're brown, and they got snow, and it looks like there's a little snow coming down in between the two. So it turned out a lot better than I expected, and I think that anybody can. It's really approachable for anybody that's looking to get into that, and then you can save a ton of money on materials and time because you have the undo and the redo buttons, and it lets you work in separate layers. So you can practice, you know, some sort of idea, and then you can decide to merge those layers, and then you can also adjust the paint thickness and the canvas mixing, you know, sensitivity. For the time being, that's what I'm going to be doing, and then I will probably switch on to more, you know, like character-based. I do want to get a few landscapes, you know, just put on pixels and see if anybody even looks at them. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the time being. I thought I'd give you all an update, and I'm very excited. You could tell. Definitely pick up a Metaquest 3 or a 3S if you don't have a 2 or 3 or 3S yet. Links in the description, as always. All the stuff that I recommend, all the stuff that I use, and I'm very excited to show you my next painting in the next video. I've said this in other videos, but you probably haven't seen those yet, so I'm gonna say it again and again and again. If you check out my Instagram profile, link in the description, I have in my profile, I state that VR is the next level in education technology. I seriously believe that. The first time that I bought a VR headset, it wasn't because I was excited about VR. I kind of hated it. And that's kind of how my brain works. I don't like something, and then eventually I try it, and then I love it, okay? It's a real love-hate relationship. It's weird. The first time I got VR, I was living in South Korea. I had been there for many years. I paid a hefty price. I had to deal with customs, import fees, etc. to get the Oculus Rift CV1 with the touch controllers shipped on over. It wasn't because I wanted to play video games. That was the second thing. The first reason was I saw it as something that I could do in order to design things. I saw that there was Adobe Medium, which is still a great program. They have Adobe Substance 3D Modeler, a little overpriced, but I think it's, you know, it's good. Different than Shapelab. Shapelab's polygonal based. Substance Modeler 3D is voxel based. Both have their goods and their pros and their cons. Okay, they're both good though, in my opinion, and they'll both get you sculpting and modeling fast in no time, and you're gonna love it. But I primarily got the headset because I saw an opportunity for me to get my ideas. I always had these creative ideas in my head for ever since I could remember, and I ignored it for many, many years and said, no, I can't do that. I'm not gonna be good at that. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I had no mentor, et cetera, et cetera. I saw the VR as a game changer, guys. The VR is your new mentor. The VR is your shortcut to these hard skills. And I told you I was doing a language school at the time, okay? I was the brand image, and I was co-owner of a very successful small business, and we had a lot of students. And we did that for many years, and I saw the VR as the next level of language learning. And then immediately on LinkedIn, like I made friends with these random people, and they had the same idea. I could tell they wanted to do that. It's a game changer. It can save a lot of time, a lot of money, and really it's a force multiplier. It will turn you into a freaking creative powerhouse. And I totally see situational based language learning, basically a video game, right? Where you have the headset on and you can interact with people or AI. It's probably going to be AI. That's going to be the new language teachers. I mean, it's going to happen, okay? So all you foreigners that are having fun running around in Japan and Korea and Thailand, consider yourself put on notice. Your time is limited. I was a dinosaur when I was there, and I knew it. And then I would meet a bunch of foreigners who had no idea what was going on. And I totally saw in the future, AI was going to be teaching language learning in the future. Vermillion painting teaches that very fact. You know, you're going to be able to learn anything with these headsets. We're not going to need a whole bunch of, you know, human teachers, unfortunately. You're going to need humans to maintain, program, and design this stuff. Yes, the human element will always have to be there. And we're just going to have to make a shift, okay? You're going to have to pivot, just like I have my entire freaking life. You're going to have to learn how to pivot. You're going to have to learn how to adapt. And once you embrace it, the sky is beyond the sky is a limit. The possibilities are endless, but it's your choice. So that's my message to you today. Go ahead and check out my painting. I know it's not the best painting in the world. I know if you're a real artist, you're going to critique the hell out of it, but that was literally my first ever successful painting ever. And I took a watercolor class that I actually enjoyed. And when I was doing it, man, that was some hard shit. I could not paint for the life. I couldn't paint rocks. So this is my second chance at learning how to paint, you know, the sides of a mountain. And I did even more mountains than this one. It turned out amazing. And you can follow the Bob Ross tutorial on YouTube right there. You can watch any YouTube video. You can have a projector, project an image onto your canvas. You can download your images that you want to reference through Google Drive and download it to your headset. You can export your paintings as a 3D model, okay, where you get like that rough texture and stuff. You can imagine the possibilities here, right? You're not just exporting a flat image. You're exporting like the actual relief of it. Do you see? Like we're getting to the point where if we combine new 3D printing technology with stuff like this, we can replicate all kinds of stuff. It's just a matter of time and refinement. It'll probably take, 5 to 10, maybe 20 years to get it really nice, like a microwave oven where you just know it's going to work. But I think we're going to get there, and I wouldn't wait. If I were you, I would not wait. I would not sit around and hope that this is going to become, a mainstream thing. It's already mainstream in my eyes. It's the early mainstream adoption. So get excited, get creative, go out and try the painting app. Vermillion is very affordable. Link in the description below. I don't get anything for it. Shapelab, link in the description below. I don't get anything for it. Normally I'd put a sponsor here, but hey, I'm a nice guy, okay? If you all start downloading my stuff, all right, and watching my videos more, I'll never have to do that to you. Okay? It's a win-win. Also, check out my TikTok, my Instagram, all that stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Get excited. See you in the next video.